Like your hands.
Hi.
Oh, hi. Hello.
The countdown is not longer. It just counts down from 6.
The same amount. Time is I don't know. I wanted to say something clever because I just watched that new it's like a multiverse movie, Everything Everywhere All at Once. And now I
Okay.
just want
I
to say
haven't
a bunch
seen
of
that.
clever things. It's really good. I don't know how anybody that's not my specific generation and ethnicity would fully absorb it.
Yeah.
But yeah, because like my husband, he does not speak Chinese. He's Asian American now, but he does not speak Chinese. And unlike other Chinese films like Shang-Chi or whatever, where they say things in Chinese and then you have English subtitles underneath, this film, the predominant family talk that they speak with each other is in Chinglish, which is like every other word is Chinese and every other word is English. And so the entire sentence comprises of both English and Chinese. And you really need to understand the sentence structure and the grammar of both languages in order to pick up what's going on. And the subtitles have to work really hard to accommodate for that. So when I was watching the movie, I didn't have to read the subtitles and I loved the movie. But I can imagine that if I spent that entire movie just reading subtitles, that I would be pretty upset.
Yeah, I mean that's a difficult thing to do because there's a lot that's lost in the visuals by just reading.
Yes. And it is such a visually stunning film.
If I watch movies that, if I watch any movies that are like in a different language, it has to be something that's so basic that I can understand the plot from watching it.
Yeah.
Like it's the reason why I still haven't seen Squid Game yet, because
Yeah.
there's a lot that you have to pay attention to. And if I know, here's the thing, I don't mind it that it's in a different language, but if I watch it, I'm going to have to be prepared to watch the series like at least 2 or 3 times.
Yes.
So that I can watch it twice to understand the story and then once to understand the visuals, because I only need one pass on the visuals to get,
Right.
But the story, it's all in, what is it in Korean?
It is Korean. Yeah. Squid Games is Korean. And it is, I mean, but those things are like, I don't know, like, in the Heights.
And I don't want to watch a dubbed version, really. I want to watch it normal.
Don't.
I mean, it just depends on the language, right? But I feel like in a lot of those Asian languages, things are very lost in translation.
Yes.
In the dubbing.
It's because like it's so up in the air and it's so poetic, and the Chinese people speak that way on purpose. Like everything has like multifaceted meanings, and so it was so beautiful for me to watch. And like husband went and watched it with me, and he was like, at the end of it, he was like, good movie, beautifully executed. And I was like, did you like, the meaning behind it? And he was like, yeah, maybe. Like I feel like a lot is lost if you don't understand the nuances of it, which is why like when I watch something like In the Heights, which is in English, and then there's like Spanish sort of snuck in there, and I have like Mexican Spanish understanding, like medium in me, because I'm in California and we've got a lot of Mexicans, but that is like a different Spanish. Like I don't know if it's like a Colombian Spanish or something, but it's Puerto Rican. That's what it is. It's like a Puerto Rican Spanish. And so I made sure that I watched that with somebody who understood that language and that culture to explain it to me the entire. And I'm not even kidding. Like I would pause every like 3 minutes and be like, what just happened there? Like it was so crazy.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, exactly. And I know that I'm going to have to watch things that are in different languages multiple times, because at least like I said, at least some of the Chinese, Japanese, Korean, anything like that.
I think you would appreciate this particular film. I think a lot of dark people, we are of a fucked up brain, and I think a lot of dark people would appreciate this particular film, because there's a lot of like, I don't know if the proper term is existentialism, but I feel like our particular branch of mental illness has like a particular like fuck it, nothing matters kind of vibe. And and this movie captures that really well.
I feel like you have that kind of vibe.
Yes.
That is your vibe.
Yes. It is my whole vibe. Yeah. And this movie captures that really well. Like my whole vibe is like
fuck it, nothing matters.
Life is really hard and living is really hard, and a lot of bad shit happens before a tiny good thing happens, and then is followed by more bad shit. And
life is shitty.
Movie, yes.
Everything sucks. We're all gonna die, and that'll be the end of it.
Yeah. Occasionally, there's one tiny good thing that really gets overshadowed by a lot of terrible things, and this movie perfectly encompasses that.
Like loin fruit, a good thing that overshadows shitty things.
Yeah,
literally, she's tiny. She's literally tiny right now.
So itty bitty.
Yeah.
But yeah.
So I saw that you saw my message that I sent you about the ice cream goose.
Yes.
Geese.
So
the
I got
ice cream geese. I'd never seen them before, and I saw that guy post them, and I was like, "What is this madness?" Also, immediately send this to Judy.
Yes! It's so cool. It was really obscure. So there are these ice cream cones that have like what looks like a scoop of melted vanilla ice cream, but the melted vanilla ice cream is actually a duck.
Yeah.
In various
duck,
forms.
Yeah, not goose.
It was so, I mean, goose, duck, like what, but
is there really a difference?
It's so cute. And we're rolling up on my birthday in July. It's not really rolling up on it, but we're rolling up on my birthday in July, and people always ask my husband like what to get me around this time, and my husband is really bad at this game, so he's constantly texting me like starting like about a week ago. We're like, so and so asked what to get you, like what do you think I should say? And and he very much remembers. I know, but and I never know because I'm the kind of person who if I wanted I would have gotten it.
Yeah.
And he very much remembers like price points too. He'll be like, do you remember like when your sister, like we had to buy that thing off your sister's wish list? It was this amount of money. You match that amount of money, Judy. Like don't go under. And so it's hard to find the exact thing. So I sent him the link of that and I was like, hey, I want this full case from whoever. I don't care. And he was like, oh shit, well, I already pre-ordered that for you. And I was like, oh, you're such a good husband.
That's nice.
Yeah, it's very sweet. That's another reason why I don't buy full cases of toys. There's a really good chance Mervin's gotten it for me.
They remind me in like an opposite way of Gudetama stuff.
Yes!
Like how he's all like melted on like something or splattered on like whatever, and so these little ducks remind me of that, like some of the melted ones where its little beak is just like meh. It's so funny. That was the beak if you couldn't tell.
Yeah. Everybody watched the video because Dom did that perfectly.
I did a melted duck impression.
You with the noise too as the beak is melting. So how have you been this week? What's been exciting in your world this week?
Absolutely nothing. Just a lot of being busy.
Fun busy. You've been pushing out videos,
just work, just work. Yeah, I mean it's been nice. I feel like there's definitely I'm always about transparency, so I don't care, but there's definitely like something to mini toy adventures that will become pretty profitable at some point, which is nice because I mean it already is profitable. It pays for the dolls that I buy, but
right,
like another level of that. You know what I mean? Like,
Very
like
cool.
It's doing good. Like, and I'm happy about that. And I think 294 or 194 people, and then it'll be at 10,000 subscribers, which is nice. It's good.
It's
good. Yeah. So it's been, since last October, which isn't too bad. I mean, it still averages to about 1,000 a month. I'd like, obviously it'd be great if that were more than that, but I'm happy with where it's at. So that'll be cool. And I've just been doing a lot of videos. It's just a lot of things are showing up, and like tomorrow there's a new Barbie showing up. Sunday there are 2 new OMG dolls showing up, and then like Tuesday or Wednesday there are 2 other new Barbies showing up. So there's like just one after the other. So many things coming out that just take up a lot of time.
Good happy time.
That's all I've been doing is just opening dolls and sitting here with my dog.
That is delightful.
Yeah. Yes. What are you opening?
Today I'm opening they're called Pop Z's. Oh gosh.
Okay.
Okay, so they are popsicles that open up into
Did you
little
get that at
homes.
Dee Oh, you did get that at Dee
Yeah, so I got this at Didi's. I
They're like
want to say
Polly
like,
Pocket, but for food.
but yeah, like shittier versions, I think, because the homes are like, hollow things with like unpainted crap in it. But I saw this about a year and a half ago. I saw one like wrapped up as a popsicle at Target, and it wasn't a popsicle flavor that I normally like. And I like to collect toys that look like food that I actually eat. So I wouldn't collect like weird colors or anything like that. It has to look like food. And so I was like, it's at Target. Target's a fairly big store. I will just get, the other flavors the next time I see it. And then I never saw it again. And it was never anywhere. And like nobody opened any. And it was not. And I was like, what the balls? And so I'd sort of given up. The only person that I've ever seen open these is like a toy collector who's in Singapore. And I was like, oh, so like, I guess that was like some obscure shit that I was never going to see this ever again. So when I saw it at Didi's, I literally like screamed. I was like, oh my God, I'm buying this. And it is also not a flavor, like it's purple or whatever. It's not a flavor I would normally eat. So, but I was like, I must get this. Plus there's a surprise like other one in here that I don't know what it's going to be. So that's what I'm opening. What are you opening?
Well, I have our little zombie. It's the same one that I had. I haven't opened it yet. And then I also have all these little foods to show you.
Oh my God.
From the TikTok
from that
guy.
Amazing guy who mispronounced your name 8 times in 8 different ways.
Yeah. The amazing TikTok guy that scoops little minis out of a
I'm
thing.
so excited. Well,
And there are fun little jams like this little lollipop.
Oh my gosh. Are they flat backed so that you could
they're flat backed, yeah.
Okay, cool.
Not all of them are, but some of them are. Or this random little loaf of bread.
Oh my gosh. It's so cute.
Yeah. There's all kinds of cute little.
I feel like this is an obscenely large like cereal box for the 2 items that they've put in here.
And then there are classics. I like these. Hold on, where is it?
Did you get a bunch of booze with that order too?
That's in the other minis. There's other minis that are like drink based.
Uh-huh.
Like these ones have little donuts.
Aww.
Or this. Who is this? Do you know who this is?
That's the monster from Toy Story, the one that smells like strawberries.
Oh, okay. So, no, it does not smell like strawberries. I had to check.
These weird fucking popsicles are scented, it turns out. I'm not too thrilled about that.
Oh, look at this, too. Look at this one. It's a potato chip.
Oh, I love that one. Is it both sides are wavy or just one?
No, it's just one.
Oh, still super cute.
Still great. But yeah, I was hoping that both sides were. Or this, there's a little orange slice.
Ah!
Both sides are or no, actually, sorry, only one side. Damn it.
Hey, are you cosplaying for the rest of Comic-Con other than our super secret group costume?
I mean, I have costumes that I could use. I have lots of cosplay costumes from Comic-Con.
Here are my 2 popsicles. They're really cute.
So I don't know. I don't know if I will. It honestly depends if. Well,
if you're driving or cycling.
No, I can't really, because unless I rent a car from here and drive to there, then I can't bring the car. I don't know. It's undecided.
It's undecided. Yeah, I wasn't. We have our group costume on Sunday, and then I was gonna do like some other things, but now that I'm so in love with everything, everywhere, all at once, I think I'm gonna just do like every day a different costume from that movie.
Yeah.
These are really pretty.
Oh, those are cute.
Yeah, they're so pretty. So I got this one is the. It's hard to tell from this crappy picture on the box. I think it's Sandy, and then I got one of the chocolate bar flavors, which is, God, these colors are nothing like what the box is. We're gonna see. We're gonna see what it is when I open it. I'll start with this one because it's so cute. Yeah, I'm really confused by the scent that's coming off of these things. It's like a
Why?
It's like a floral. It's not food scent, I guess, is what's bothering me. It's like really floral.
Hold on.
Okay, so here are like things that are inside of it. And oh, there's a checklist. Cool. Wasn't sure about that for a second. So here is the checklist that comes with it. There are quite a few options. And then it comes with decoration, fashion, a ladder to get inside, and a little character. So my little character is Sandy. So yeah, this one is Sandy. Sandy is what looks like a rhinoceros because she's got, do rhinoceroses have 2 horns? So this one is maybe 2 horns and no tail. I'm guessing it's a rhinoceros. So here's the home playset, and it comes with this stand that you put it in so that it can stand, and then you can create, Jesus, it's just falling apart. Like I said, it's not like the best quality. Okay, so you put it in this stand, and then it's a stand for a home that they can live in. And there's like different decorations and things. I don't know where you would attach. Oh, okay. So this is a boombox with an iPhone in it. Very cool. And this is I don't know, a fart cannon. One of those air blowing cannon things, you know, that you pull back with rubber band and then it like blows air at people. And I don't even think that Sandy can hold it. But Sandy does come with these glasses that hook onto nothing. I think they just hook onto the back of her head. Oh, she looks really cute with these glasses, actually. So that's Sandy. And the glasses have a little drip on them. That's kind of cool. And then you can like decorate with whatever these things are. So yeah, that's a cute, I'm happy with this. And then it comes with a card that says Poppy's Pops So Sweet, Friends Dipped in Fun. And it has a little joke. What is black and white and eats like a horse? That's not really a joke. That's more like a, and then it says a zebra. It's just like a trivia, like a fun little trivia, Sandy. So that was Sandy with the trivia. Hey, do you want to hear the trivia that comes with my toy?
Yeah. Is it like what is it triviaing though?
Well, here's it says, what is black and white and eats like a horse?
What? That's not the trivia. That's a joke.
It's not a joke because it's just trivia.
I know.
What's black and white and eats like a horse? It's a zebra.
Oh, okay. Well, it's a riddle. That's what it is.
Okay.
It's a riddle.
I was like,
yeah.
It's not super difficult, but I mean, I guess for the age range. So here's the second one. Another floral scent. Not super fruity. Oh, and it has the same trivia question. So they're not trivia questions that are unique to the character that's in here. Okay, and so my character that I got, which I really would not have guessed, is not even listed here. What? It's really not. It's some kind of glitter bunny. And the glitter bunny is not listed here anywhere. Here's the glitter bunny. It's a translucent bunny that's glittery. And there is not a single animal on this checklist that even resembles closely a bunny. And they do not have cards with names, so I do not know which one I got here. Maybe like a color variant of Grace? Ugh, who knows? How upsetting. All right, so here's my glitter bunny. She comes with sunglasses And these sunglasses are different from the last. These are actually sunglasses, and they've got a drip on them, which is so cool. And I'll show you Sandy with the glasses because it's a little different. Look at how cute they are together, though.
Oh, yeah,
like
those
them.
are cute.
Yeah.
So those remind me of the things that you got me, the little cloudies, right?
The cloudies, yeah.
They're kind of the
Those
same.
cloudies. So the popsicle opens like such, and then there's a stand where you put this popsicle stick.
The stand is like an ice cube.
Yes, a melting ice cube. Isn't that cute? And then the other side, you put a little, it comes with like a ladder, so that will hold up the other side of this play set when it stands. And then this particular one came with a yellow sofa. I wonder if Grace even fits on this yellow sofa. Nope. It's just a decorative yellow sofa. And then it comes with this, what looks like an umbrella, but it has like a hole. And so it attaches to, let's make sure, it attaches to the house set. So there's like a little outside patio umbrella.
Huh, that's cute.
That's kind of cute.
Yeah. So
It's
the
a cute
accessories
little-
for the houses are very minimal. I would hardly call them houses.
Yeah, they're not
Containers.
very house-like. Yeah, they're containers.
They're like holders for the toys.
I'm not even sure. Like, this one comes with what I thought was one of those like hand cannons that you blow out air, but when you stick it here, it just looks like a floating volcano, or maybe like a light.
No, it's a lampshade. Yeah.
Like a lampshade with nothing underneath it, like just like a light. Okay.
Yeah, it's like the other thing that you put on the last one. It's a patio light. Same
like
exact thing.
That's not a light. This one is a like an umbrella, like a patio umbrella.
No, that's a light.
Really?
That's a patio light. Yeah.
Okay. Well, I mean, they're cute. I'm happy.
Yeah, no,
with
they
them.
are cute. I think they're cute.
Yeah, I think they're cute. Like if I see more, I'm definitely gonna buy more because these are right up my style. Like they're exactly my style of toy. God, I wish this came with like a different accessory. Okay, but yes, they are adorable. I'm still super happy I found them, and I wish that mine had a real name instead of not being on the checklist. But I think this looks like one of those things where they repackaged it because it's such a huge box for these two tiny things. All right, so what are you opening? Let's see it. I want to see if your zombie has better makeup than mine.
My
mine
zombie?
was printed super. Yeah, my
Okay,
makeup was
so-
printed like her lipstick was a little off.
If anybody hasn't seen these, let me turn down this light because it's like way bright when I shine stuff on.
Are you going
on
to do
it.
that via your cell phone because your house is like a technological mastermind of masterness?
No.
No, you're going to go flip switches somewhere. Zombies forever.
Zombies forever. And they're coded. If anybody didn't know, the codes are on the bottom right here underneath the barcode. And this one ends in 78. It's the last two digits that clarify the code for them. So this one that I'm opening now ends in 78. Judy and I already know all the
Yes.
codes because we put in the
Dominic
work.
was so sweet when he came over to visit us. He had like brought one for me, and I was obsessed and immediately wanted to go to like
Yeah.
50 different Walmarts. And Dominic was like, "Yeah, okay, I guess I'm
As
down."
we did. Yeah. Exactly. Okay, so inside, the first thing that you see is the checklist. You have the
Okay.
checklist, and there's all the dolls. And I
Coffin
think
shaped.
did you post a picture of this checklist with the codes on it?
I did. I posted the codes up on my Instagram.
And then inside of this coffin-shaped little surprise baggie, we have a pretty cool holographic card.
Collectible card. They're so cute.
They're pretty cool though. Yeah, so it's got like a little holographic look to it, and you can see that this is the one that you get. So if you don't want to know which one you get to the end, don't open this little card thing because this is Cold Hearted is her name. And then we have a little pack of stickers. These are all little stickers that you can use for whatever. Loin Fruit will put them on the back of their head.
Yes, she will, ruining my entire collection.
On the back of the doll head is what I meant.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. All right. So inside we have one big surprise bag that houses the doll, and then we have this cute, like, almost like
Beetlejuice tissue.
I was just gonna say that.
Yeah, it's so cool.
It's totally Beetlejuice tissue, and inside of the Beetlejuice tissue we have accessories and a stand, and so you get.
Ooh, I wonder if your
inside
stand
of here,
is the same color.
We get a little skirt with an apron. She also has a little hat, and then she comes with a tiny little ice cream cone, and the stand for mine is clear.
Is it clearish blue?
I guess
yeah,
so,
so mine looked clear also. Yeah. So
Yeah,
I thought the stands were maybe random, but they're not.
Yeah, okay, so these are $10, by the way. You ready to see the most detailed $10 doll
ever
for blind boxes anyway, I should say. Because, you know, there are some detailed $10, like, full-size dolls out there, but blind boxes, hold on.
The attention to detail, like the coffin box that it comes with is like a bed playset. You could use it as her bed, and the stickers you like are things that you can decorate the home with. There's like, I don't know, picture frames and clocks and stuff like that you could decorate her little coffin bed with. And it's just amazing. Cold Hearted, the one that Dominic's opening right now, has 2 pigtails and with like sections that are tied off, and each section is tied off with hair ties where the end are ice cubes. So they're just these little square ice cubes on each one, and her hair is ombre, like dark blue to light blue from the bottom up. Details are amazing.
I'm having the hardest time getting her dress on. Some of these dresses are hard to slip on.
I hate honestly, like the LOL style silicone clothes that are like on everything. I'm not down for that. Like I would like to move to the next phase of clothing for these kinds of dolls.
Like real clothes, like real fabric?
Not even real clothes, just a different way to get them on. Like I remember like the generation before this kind of toy, there was like the front and back pieces that you snap on.
Oh yeah, I hated those though.
I hate these. I hate where the back is like always open unless your doll is in a specific like pose, and you just see their butt all the time. I'm not down for this. Okay. This whole generation of doll silicone toy like clothes, I am like so upset with.
All right, I have her all dressed up. So essentially, these dolls, they have rooted eyelashes, and there's her face. You can see her makeup. I don't know if that's what you wanted to see.
Yeah, that's what I want to see. And yours is better than mine. Yeah.
And then also their wig comes off, and they have little brains, and there are 3 different brain molds. So this one has little bows in it on her brain. It's kind of hard to see on the camera, but there are little bows like kind of woven into the brain look of it. And then also they have little legs, and when you pull off the legs, they have little bones on the end of them that are supposed to come off. And so you can interchange the pieces. You can interchange their hair or their legs or whatever. It's pretty cute, though. And so that is Cold Hearted.
Each of them have irises that are specifically themed to their character.
Oh, yeah, and they have glass eyes, too. Yeah.
Yeah, like, so for Cold Hearted, I think I remember it being a snowflake. Are in her eyes. Yeah. So like the one that goes shopping, shop till you drop, I think she has $signs in her eyes. It's so cool.
Yeah, they're really well done. They're made by Spin Master. In case anybody was curious there, I'll just leave her
She's so cute. Look, I
hanging
love
out
her.
Right there.
Oh my God.
She's just hanging out now. And yeah, so I think that they're pretty cool too. Yeah, I mean they're for $10. Like seems like a really good deal.
I'm super happy with them.
Yeah, definitely. And yeah, the boxes are obviously really cool and detailed and super Day of the Dead vibes.
Yeah, of course I immediately got rid of like almost all of my boxes except 2 because I don't got room for like packaging.
Yeah, no, I mean I get that. I'm not gonna save them either.
Just the cute dolls.
I'm not even gonna save this. Well, maybe I'll save the stickers for Loin Fruit, but
Yeah, the stickers, Loin Fruit's all about them stickers, yo. It's crazy.
Yeah, definitely.
Fun. I love these happy toys. I wish I used to work close to Didi's and I would go to Didi's all the time. And now I don't work close to Didi's, and it was a special trip that I went out to even make it to that Didi's. And so I don't know. And I don't know how it is in Arizona, but the Didi's in my general area are in lower rent neighborhoods that I do not normally find myself in. And so it is a special trip for me to make it out to Didi's.
It's a very, very long trek for you.
It is. It's a bit of a trek for me to make it out to Didi's.
Yeah, no, I get that. I mean, I haven't been to Didi's probably since the last time I was looking for Num Noms, which was a while ago.
Some snackables just hit the shelves in Didi's.
Oh, really? I don't care. I have all the snackables I need, though.
I know there's some I want duplicates of, but I'm not like I don't even lost
care.
all my codes and I can't find
I gave away a lot of my really coveted ones.
What?
Like,
not your spaghetti though.
No.
Okay,
what the fuck you think I am?
A grail, like Jesus.
I had to import that from Kuwait, and I had to buy a full case to do so. That's staying with me. That's being buried with me
forever.
No, I gave away my mama pea pod.
Oh yeah.
Like stuff that. Yeah.
Bro, those are also grails.
I know, but somebody else really wanted it more than me, so.
Yeah.
And that's how our community is. It was totally nostalgia or whatever. Totally rad nostalgia.
Such a sweet little community. Oh yeah, totally rad nostalgia is so sweet. You should definitely, that's a good home.
I sent them to her because she has one of the coolest little Num Noms set up on her wall in this little thing. And for me, they just sit in a drawer, literally the little drawers that I have all organized. Mm-hmm. That's the only place that they were sitting. So the spaghetti is on display.
Because it's the spaghetti.
I need to get a museum glass style box for that damn spaghetti because
to seal it.
Yeah, because that thing is grail and a half. I remember I almost made the mistake of taking the slime out of it, and I opened it up and it was just soupy, and I was like, nope. This is
just gonna seal it back in.
Yeah. Because but the spaghetti is never leaving. If the spaghetti ever leaves me, it's going to you.
Yeah, I was gonna say it better freaking come to me. I remember when you opened it on Instagram Live.
Oh yeah,
and all of us were commenting. We were like, "Wouldn't it be funny if you got the spaghetti?" Ha 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 ha. Well, that will never happen.
Was it? Because I figured a case would mean you're guaranteed all of them.
And not with Num Noms. The checklist is so huge that you really one case does not get everything.
One case got me almost everything.
Yeah.
I was missing one. That case was one box short. So there was somebody had. Some little Kuwaiti kid probably bought one box out of that thing. Who knows? I could have had 2 spaghettis.
I know. Who knows? It could have been an entire case of spaghetti.
I was just glad that one box wasn't the spaghetti. Because, And but that was crazy having that box. And I've not seen one of those since. One of those opened. I think I got the last known case. The last case known to man of those green box Num Noms.
It was crazy, watching you open them. I remember that night so distinctly.
I remember I had ordered 4 or 5 from Germany at one point, from Amazon Germany.
Yes.
Hoping to get the spaghetti, and I paid $30 a box for them or $25 a box. I remember hitting you up, and I was like, "Do you think this is a decent deal?" And you're all, "Well, you can't find them anywhere else." And I was like, "All right. Purchase."
Yeah, I didn't know you that well. You had hit me up and you were like, these are $25 a box. And I was like, if I had known you better, more, and I liked you the way I do now, I would have been like, shit, that is really expensive. But I was like, bro, I bet he'd pay for it, and I really want to see him open them.
Well, yeah, but also on a side to that, if you had known me then like you know me now, you would have known that whatever you said, I still would have probably bought.
Yeah, that you would have gotten it.
Anyway.
But I was literally because I remember like texting like 2 other people that I was like, there's this new guy and he found these boxes for like $25, and the responsible thing for me to do is be like, that is a lot for a toy, but I really want to see him open it. Like it was a real, I was like, oh my God, I can't wait to see these. And like, I checked up too. Like, we barely knew each other then. I was like, have they arrived yet? Like, what's going on with these boxes?
Yeah, that was funny. And so yeah, that was the most recent Num Noms history making.
Yeah, I don't think anyone's even come close. Like, if I saw it today, like Num Noms is always,
if I saw another green
that I'll
case,
always collect.
I will pay to buy another case of those if I ever found one.
It's yeah, like Num Noms is one of the things that I don't care if I have dupes of, because they're cute as fuck and like triplicate and they're adorable together, and like I love Num Noms. If I'm having a shit day and I can't get any other Vice in my hands, I'll take like any sort of Num Noms, like any of the series, because they will make my day better. But I'm like, I've never seen those, and I haven't seen them since. So there's just like, if I saw them right now, like if some guy was selling it on the street and he was like, I would like to sell this to you for like $200, I'd be like, let me see how much cash I have on me.
One box.
Like, yeah.
Just one single box of them. And then I remember I say, oh, you still have that shadow box that I gave you?
Yes.
Yeah. I made these cool like shadow boxes out of the case packaging.
Yes.
For the Num Noms thing. So I have one hanging in my office.
They're so gorgeous. And I'm waiting for my office to get cool so that I can start hanging things.
Yeah, they're just like, I tried to use like every part of the animal basically to like make like this cool like thing,
It is so beautiful.
Of the packaging. I still have enough to I think make one more, because I still have all the saved like cardboard and
was
stuff.
there an image of like the spaghetti on the cardboard?
That's the one I have.
Oh, okay. Because I was like, I kept the one that you gave me, I think I have like 3 of the Num Noms that are on there, because I don't have a lot from that case.
Yeah.
And so I was like, oh my God, I'm so excited. But yeah, my office is still being redone. I feel like I've had this job for like 2 months now, and they've been doing my office for this entire time. And I feel like it's never going to be ready, and I'll never get to move my toys in and decorate it.
Eventually.
Well, there's just like so many like COVID shipment issues.
Yeah.
Like so like it's supposed to be a standing desk, but they didn't have the parts, so it's like a not standing desk right now. And so in the meantime, they're like, don't put anything above or below it, because when the parts come in, we want to install it immediately. And I'm like, great. Like I have an empty office that I'm working in.
Yeah, that sucks.
It's delightful, but eventually it'll be great.
Yeah, eventually. Did you win or lose your weight challenge for this last week?
It is not. This last
not
week,
win, but did you have to pay money or not?
I did not have to pay money this last week, but I really cheated to do that. Like the second I got into the office, I like ran a bunch, and then I didn't eat breakfast or drink water, and I went and weighed in, and it was just like status quo, like you're the same weight. And I was like, oh, thank God, I'm gonna go eat my breakfast now.
That's funny.
Yeah.
I mean, at least you didn't have to pay money.
We did a calculation, because the way they do the weigh-in is you get a whole in-body scan. It tells you like how much each of your arms weighs and each of your legs weigh.
Yeah.
Like how much weight is in every part of your body. And we calculated the top winning team of basically firefighters. Like their job is to stay fit. And I was like, if I cut off one arm and one leg, I'm still not going to win this competition. Like it is.
Oh, because of the firefighters?
Yeah, because the percentage that they are losing is fucking ridiculous.
See,
like I feel like
only
they got new hired people, and then they just lost all that weight.
If only you were like not married, you could just seduce one of the firefighters.
I know.
And like start feeding him a lot of food, and like, you know what I mean? And then like make them lose.
That has not been beyond me. Like when we all got hired, HR does a list of like favorite foods theoretically to like bring around for your birthday or whatever.
Yeah,
and it's
yeah.
on your file. And I legitimately am like, who are the winning team? Let me just like show up and like stealthily like deliver a box of donuts to like their general area and be like, happy Thursday. Right? Like not coming from me. I've been sabotaging people this entire time and it is not enough.
I mean, it takes a lot to sabotage people. It's not something that you can just easily do.
So upsetting. But yes, hopefully this coming week I'll do some more exercise and try to, like I said, there's no way I'm winning this. Like short of cutting off everything from below my neck, I'm just not going to win this thing.
Yeah, I mean, I would not win that either. That's too much.
Very upsetting.
There's too many rules.
Yeah.
Way too many rules to accomplish that. So wait, so as of now, as of today, 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, never mind. It's way longer than I thought. We have like 8 weeks until Comic-Con.
Yeah, 8 weeks till Comic-Con. We got to get our costumes together.
3. Hold on.
Are you one of those nerds that put a tube on your back for the posters?
5, 6, 7. 7 weeks.
7 weeks.
For
Lucky
what
number
posters?
7.
Oh, no,
you know,
no.
like for posters?
I don't buy posters at Comic-Con.
No, but they pass it out. Like
I know, but I don't buy those because just, like I don't care about I don't have any wall space to hang. You've seen all the pictures and shit I have.
Yes, exactly.
I have no room. And like I mean, if I did buy a poster, I would ship it back. You know, I wouldn't carry it around all day. I'd just go drop it. I mean, I guess that would depend but we have the luxury of being so close that I can just go drop off whatever I
just
have.
go to the hotel. Yeah.
Like our hotel is like a 5-minute walk, maybe from the. It'll probably take longer for us to get out of the hotel and down and everybody all ready than it will to walk to the hotel.
To the convention
or walk
center,
to the convention center, yeah. So it's nice to have things that close. But I don't know.
It'll be really great.
I don't really buy a lot of, like, I would rather waste my time in different lines than buying posters. Nothing against people who buy posters, but like, I'm not going to stand in line for an hour for paper.
I never purchase posters. They always, one of the biggest things they hand out, and we didn't realize this because we were like, no, we don't want no fucking poster. We have to like carry that around.
Yeah.
But it's one of the biggest swags that get passed out. And for some reason, that shit always sells for a lot. I remember one year, like DC, every day they gave a different like superhero, like free flyer out. And on the first few days we were like, our hands are too full, we're not fucking grabbing this shit, like we've got a lot of things that we're carrying.
Yeah.
And on the last day we got our hands on like a Wonder Woman one, and it was a set of 5 because it included preview night, and it was like 5 different superheroes. And that entire set of free posters, like 8x11, like paper size fucking posters on eBay was going for like $600. And I was like, what the balls? Like we were so upset.
Yeah.
Because we had all of them in our hands and we're like, we got to make room for other shit.
Some of the random things like that, like Comic-Con pins, like the regular, like the ones that you get in your badge box and stuff like that. I'm wondering, are they mailing out badges this year or do we have to pick them up?
No, I think we have to pick them up like we did for special edition.
Oh, you
but
did?
Like, do you remember?
Did you have to pick them up for special edition?
Yeah, we had to pick them up for special edition.
Okay, that makes sense.
Yeah, they put us through where Hall H is, and they made Hall H like the check-in area.
And wait, are they doing Hall H this year?
They haven't said.
So they might not be. So if they're not, then they're probably doing the same thing.
Then they're shuttling everyone through Hall H. Like I want to say like maybe 7 years ago, that's how they did it. Like the check-in, like you would go through Hall H and do like get your bag and your badge and all of that. And so that's what they did for special edition. I'm guessing that's what they're going to do here. Yeah. I remember one year for I don't know if it was the first Deadpool or the second Deadpool movie. You were probably there at Comic-Con. All of the toilet seat covers, like the plastic,
I remember that, yeah.
tissue paper toilet seat covers, were Deadpool's face in the bathrooms,
Yeah.
and those toilet seat covers for one of those were going for like $30 on eBay. And after that first day, none of the bathrooms had any. Like people would take out entire packs at a time, so there was no toilet seat covers to use.
Yeah. Well, that also
It was so obnoxious.
Reason number 527, section B of why it pays to have a hotel that's close.
Yes, exactly.
Because honestly, nobody wants to use the public Comic-Con bathrooms.
No, it's so terrible. The year after I gave birth, they were like, there's a special nursing area because you can't just like go pump breast milk anywhere. And I got access to that. It was the cleanest bathroom I've ever seen in all of Comic-Con. It was like one private area with like 3 moms pumping. And we were like, what is this magical place?
That's funny. Yeah,
it was amazing.
At Comic-Con, I always, if I want some quiet time to myself at some of the Comic-Cons, there's always like a little like, well, at least I know there is at New York Comic-Con. There's always like a little side stairwell you can pop into and just sit there in the quiet stairwell and just decompress.
Yeah.
Like without having to go back to because like at New York Comic-Con, I did not have a hotel that was close, and so it was crucial to find a place where you can just go be in like a quiet-ish area.
Yes.
And I would just be sitting there like on the stairs, and random people would come through and just be like looking at me like, what the hell is this guy doing? Because I'm just by myself in a stairwell being absolutely silent, and it's just nice to. It is. If people haven't been to, whoa, that was a burp. If people haven't been to Comic-Con, I'm like Barney from The Simpsons right now. What am I doing? You don't even know who that is, do you?
I do not.
Okay.
I can't even picture anything right now. Like, I don't know who that is from The Simpsons.
If people haven't been to Comic-Con and don't understand the absolute chaos that it is.
It's a lot.
It's a lot, yeah. It's a lot. People like that are going for like the first time or whatever, I'm just like, literally, don't plan anything. Don't have any expectations because you're going to fail at all of them. This is a triathlon of like,
oh yeah,
of like nerds, right? Like it is. If you want to accomplish things, you have to be the equivalent of the Men in Black of nerds.
Yeah. You have to schedule things out so far in advance and like know the map and the route of what you're going to do if there are like must-have items for you. Otherwise, you better just be ready to go with the flow.
And if you want to get something that is, maybe 500 to 1,000 limited pieces or something, you're going to want to show up out in front of the doors at like 6 a.m.
Yeah. It is
to get there early enough. I remember Comic-Con 2019, I had a lottery for the Funko booth, and my lottery time was 10 a.m.
Uh-huh. Oh, no.
And, yeah. And so I just stayed overnight outside because there would be no other way I would make that 10 a.m. time slot unless I did or, like, showed up really, really early. And so we just camped out in the little grassy area where they have like the tents at, where people usually camp out.
Love that area.
And I was able to get in there, and I was like number 7 in line for like my Funko thing. And only reason I was happy I got the early time slot because that meant I could get a video out pretty early for my Box Attack channel, and
then you can enjoy the rest of the con.
Yeah, I can enjoy the rest of the con too. So I was able to do that and like get there early, but I was dead by the end of that day. I'll tell you.
Oh yeah.
Walking around all day after. I mean, you get minimal sleep when you're camping. You're just really sitting in chairs, falling asleep occasionally.
Yeah.
And taking turns, like saving people's seats so they can go to the store to get something.
To go to the bathroom or something.
Or that, yeah. The greatest thing was though is that we were using. They have the scooters everywhere downtown. We were using those scooters. So we had a couple of scooters by our places in line, and we would somebody would watch somebody's stuff, and they'd take the scooter to 7-Eleven down around the corner, 7-Eleven, like down over there, or the Subway that's open really late or something. And then scooter back because the scooter makes it so quick to get to where you want to go. So we just had the scooter saved, and you just use your phone to like unlock the scooter, and then you can take it wherever you want. So Um, I don't know. Fun times. I regret nothing.
I know, it is so fun. Like you like to decompress in like empty stairwells. I like to decompress at really like fucking actual real nerd shit. Like when I need to decompress or like find an empty place to eat lunch, I like to go in the upper balcony where the guys that are dressed in medieval chainmail are actually jousting with each other. Or I go down to the basement at like the Dungeons and Dragons games, and I'll just sit in the audience and like listen to people do Dungeons and Dragons. Play like execute Dungeons and Dragons. So when I want to be like alone with my thoughts, I like to go sit in the rooms with like fucking real nerds, like chanting esports and like doing their own shit. Or like the Pokemon games, I really like to go watch those.
Yeah.
I don't like the Yu-Gi-Oh cards that much. Them fuckers are real intense, but the Pokemon ones are pretty cool.
That's funny. Yeah. I remember you telling me about watching the, what else did you tell me about? You were watching the...
Was it the guys doing esports?
Yes,
the
LAN
esports party.
People.
There was like a
LAN
party
parties.
people. Yeah, that was.
I'm surprised
really
you know
intense.
what a LAN party is.
I didn't until I walked in there, and they were like, "Are you here for the LAN party?" And all I heard was "party," and I was like, "Yeah, guys, I'm here for the party." Like, and it's like an episode of South Park. It was like giant, like Costco-sized tubs of like cheese balls and like Red Mountain Dew. And it was just really amazing. And so I just like going there to see like subcultures.
Yeah.
But I'm excited.
No,
I'm excited about Comic-Con this year.
It's gonna be fun. I'm excited about it, and I don't know what to expect. I did end up securing. I messaged Judy this morning and I was like, "Hey, can you help me buy something for a thing?" And then she was like, because it was a Comic-Con release that they were just releasing ahead of time. Because I like to just cover my bases, you know what I mean? Like
right.
That's one less thing now that I will have to worry about. And I text Judy, I was like, "Can you help me get this?" And I forget what you said, but
I had therapy and like.
Oh, yeah. And it also, I started thinking about it, and I was like, is Judy really good at getting things fast on the internet?
Yeah, my internet is not that great.
I was like, if she could, she'd probably just ask Merv to do it, which I would trust more. But then I was like, well, anyway, I was able to secure the thing that I wanted to get. So now it's one less thing that I have to worry about getting during the con, because my main focus is going to be the Mattel booth for Monster High stuff, because I think they're releasing an exclusive thing there.
I was going to say, I haven't seen anything about that yet.
They probably won't announce it until very close to the event. But it's pretty much been all but confirmed that they're doing something at
What are your
Comic-Con.
must-haves at this Comic-Con?
Well, I don't know yet, because...
What do you think they're going to be? Are you a Funko?
Funko, I'll have to win the lottery for.
Okay.
I mean, Mattel, we'll have to find out definitively what they have.
Okay.
I don't know what else is happening, really. I mean, not a lot of people have announced everything yet.
Not a lot. My booths are always really, like, I think it's the UCC booth that I normally do has the Squishmallows and the Shopkins.
Yeah.
And then
do they have Comic-Con exclusive Shopkins?
They don't anymore, but in years past they did, because Shopkins aren't like a thing anymore, but in years past they have, and they went through UCC. Like mini brands, when they were announced, were first released at the UCC booth. So like all the tiny petulant like toys and stuff like that, that's usually UCC, and that's usually where I'm at. Because the first year mini brands came out, I bought like 2 cases at Comic-Con, like, and we just like opened them while we were in lines. And then I do the BBC booth for Doctor Who. And then there's a booth, a small artist alley booth called Con Rangers. And they do Comic-Con badges, like Girl Scout badges, that you earn with a scavenger hunt. And I do that every year. So, yeah, mine stuff is so low-key and so nerdy.
Yeah, I don't know what I'm going to get yet. I mean... The good thing is that I did clear out the need for the thing that I ordered. So I'm glad that I got that because I know there's somebody that wants me to help them with a Monster High doll, so that frees up one other day for me to get one of those potentially.
Yeah.
I don't know though. They could have a ton of them, you know what I mean? And they could even also put them online ahead of time. I think a lot of companies will do that this year because a lot of people canceled their badges or rolled it over to special edition, which wasn't nearly as good or, you know, whatever. So I don't know what's going to happen with all that, but at least I know I have, because here's the thing. For the most part, unless the brand is doing time slots or lotteries at their booths during Comic-Con, you can pretty much get one coveted thing a day.
Yes.
Like one main thing that you need, you can do one of those a day, and then you happen to luck out on other random things throughout the day.
Right.
Like the Lego minifigs, you can press a little button for the lottery, and it'll just
keep
spit
going
out,
in line.
It'll just spit out a thing, if you get it. But like things like that, you can luck out on. But like things that are gonna be gone before the middle of the day, you can only do one of those a day.
Yeah. My husband, his is the things that he goes for are always things that don't have like any kind of time slots, and then he has to circle the booth over and over again until security opens up the line. So he always goes for like Tamashi Bluefin because he does the Dragon Ball figures. He like his booths are always like the only thing you can do is keep circling the booth casually as if you're walking by until security suddenly opens the line and you fucking bum rush it. So that's what husband does every year at Comic-Con while I'm like casually like, I'm going to do this scavenger hunt to get this badge.
Yeah. Exactly. Yeah. So, I mean, there's so many ways to Comic-Con.
Yes.
And
there is.
It's heavy. It's a heavy task. It's a heavy burden to carry.
We're buying supplies.
But like, I'm ready because I've been waiting 2.5 years for this con.
Yes. I think Merv and I are like looking at the sleeping bag that we want. Like we're like we have such a huge like amount of points on our REI, which is like
I think also I might order like a twin air mattress to your place.
Oh, okay.
Right, because for the floor in the hotel.
I mean, we were just gonna use the sleeping bag.
Well, I mean,
you need a mattress, don't you?
I mean, I'm old and withering away. I need I need back support, yo.
You need okay, cool. Why don't we just give you one of the beds?
Well, I'm not trying to take a bed from anybody that, you know, like had dibs on something or whatever. Like
literally everybody else is super young. Like it's gonna be fine.
I feel like typically how it goes is, I mean, I don't know if this is your Comic-Con rule, but when I stay with more than a couple of people, it's just like whoever gets back, you just sleep wherever there's space when you get back.
No, we call it, and usually how it goes is so this is going to be an interesting year because this is the first year where everybody is like an adult that is paying for something. Because previously we've had like a lot of our group are like husbands, cousins that are in that awkward age where they're adults, but we're still paying for them because they're younger and they've newly gotten jobs. And so because we paid for it, we have no issue making them sleep on the floor. Yeah. And they're young, like they have youth on their side. Yeah. So this is going to be an interesting year because this is the first year where everyone's like a gainfully employed, fully adult.
Exactly. Yep.
Yeah, and I'm imagining their sassy youth is going to be like, well, I paid this year, so I'm going to want a bed. And I'm going to be like, you can jump on me and Mervin's bed. I hope you enjoy listening to us do it.
I don't mind sleeping on an air mattress, really. And like, I don't mind sleeping on the floor either. In fact, if I'm sharing, because I'm sure there'll be sharing beds, right? Because there's 2 double beds, right?
Yeah.
And I don't like the idea of potentially waking somebody up. And like, so sleeping on a bed that's just like closest to the door is like my best thing, because I'll probably, you know, be out doing things like later than most people. Yeah. You know what I mean? Just because like I have all kinds of people I'm trying to see and like, that kind of stuff. And, you know, it's Comic-Con. I mean, it's
Comic-Con. We're not
you
gonna
usually
be
just
sleeping.
end up walking around doing a bunch of fun shit in Gaslamp after the con until the wee hours of the morning.
I love like nerd dancing whenever they have clubs with like, I don't know, fucking EDM Mario beats. I'm like, let's go dancing.
Yeah. But anyway,
yes.
I think, well, I mean, one thing I am excited about.
Yes.
One other thing. Next week's episode. And you know how the people are able to listen to that and watch that, right?
Oh, I don't know. Can you tell me?
Well, they have to ring the bell and they have to subscribe and they have to follow us on all the things.
Yes, because then they would then be able to be notified of said episode and amazing episodic items.
And if you don't do that, we're going to murder you. Bye.
Bye. I'm so down for that. How should we murder them? Let's put that on the record, shall we?
Death by fire. Yes.
I like that. Kill them with fire.
Yes.
All right. Well, don't die by fire. Just
not yet.
subscribe.
Because if you die by fire, then
who will subscribe?
If they'll take our thunder away. Like we're supposed to kill them by fire.
That would be horrible. Oh my God, did you see Naked Thor in that trailer? I must have watched it like 400 times.
You're like, speaking of fire.
Speaking of fire and thunder. He's just like in a 10-second clip 100 times. Like, you flick too hard. You flick too hard. And I'm like,
he's like, meet my butt cheeks, thunder and lightning.
That's what I'm going to do when we get off this podcast. I'm going to go watch that like 50 more times.
Well, you have fun.
Me
with
likey.
that.
Thank you. I will.
Bye, people.
Bye, guys.